What drives business growth? Innovation? Capital? Talent? While these are essential, one force underpins them all: communication. In today's dynamic business environment, communication isn't just a skill. It's a strategy. And for organizations aiming to scale and lead, it must be treated as such. Communication isn't just about speaking or emailing. At a strategic level, it aligns people, processes, and performance. Internally, it builds cohesion. Externally, it shapes reputation and stakeholder confidence. For leaders, it defines credibility and vision. Whether you're a founder scaling a startup or an executive managing multinational teams, how you communicate determines how you grow. Think of communication as your business's operating system. It enables growth by reducing friction across your teams. Miscommunication between departments leads to project delays and missed goals. Clear messaging aligns cross-functional teams and accelerates progress. When teams have clarity, decisions happen faster, with fewer revisions and escalations. As you scale, chaos creeps in. Effective communication structures, like weekly syncs, dashboards, and shared OKRs, create order and agility. Example: a SaaS company launched a weekly internal podcast from the CEO. Within 3 months, employee engagement rose by 28%, and cross-team collaboration improved significantly. Business development isn't just about deals. It's about relationships. And relationships thrive on communication. Poor follow-ups or unclear deliverables? That's a trust killer. Strong communication sets expectations and builds long-term loyalty. Your brand speaks even when you're silent. Consistency across all platforms, web, media, sales, amplifies trust. High-value partnerships demand transparency, shared vision, and constant dialogue. Growth is impossible without trust, and trust is earned through how you communicate. Companies with effective communication practices were 3.5x more likely to outperform competitors. Towers Watson study. Let's talk about the flip side. Poor communication isn't just a nuisance, it's a business risk. It causes lost revenue, low employee morale, higher turnover, damaged client relationships. Example: a Fortune 500 company lost $10 million in a failed product launch due to a breakdown in communication between marketing and engineering. In a competitive market, these are losses you can't afford. Today's work environment is decentralized, fast-paced, and digital-first. Communication must evolve to match. Use the right tools, but more importantly, set the right norms. Clarity beats speed. Brevity beats volume. As teams become more global, leaders must foster emotional intelligence, inclusivity, and psychological safety. People take cues from the top. If leadership communicates clearly, consistently, and authentically, teams follow suit. So how do you start transforming communication into a growth engine? Top 5 strategic moves. Build a communication framework. Audit existing channels. Train for impact. Embed feedback loops. Tie communication to KPIs. Strategic communication is measurable, repeatable, and impactful. If you're serious about scaling your business, start by asking, are we communicating at the level our growth requires? Because your next breakthrough isn't in your product, it's in your people. And they move at the speed of communication.